fighting. Straight shooting. And suspense.
Hello, Sheriff.
Abby. Hello, Sheriff. Good to see you. Hello, Lofty. Hello, Tag.
Hi. You here to see the big fight?
Well, I thought I came here to see a fight, but that Mexican Army captain just asked me to help keep the peace around here. He's the only law on duty.
Just one man?
Well, there's a company of rallies on the way. You see, this fight was scheduled in such a hurry they didn't have time to cover it.
Gosh, a fight for the world's championship. I think more people than that would turn out.
Well, they would, Tag, if the fight had been staged in the United States, but it's been banned all over the country.
Gee, I hope they don't ban it here, or you and me won't be seeing that fight.
Not you and me, Tag. You and I won't be seeing the fight.
It's a cinch you won't be seeing it, unless they let the ladies peek over the back fence. Come on, Lofty.
How many?
May I offer you my place in line, ma'am? It's much closer to the ticket stand.
That's very kind of you, but no, thank you. We'll wait our turn.
It's rather unusual to see a lady at a boxing match. I'm curious.
Well, the answer's really very simple. I didn't want this young man to miss the fight. He's my brother.
Oh, I wish more ladies in the United States were as broad-minded as you seem to be, ma'am. If they were, then, well, this bout wouldn't have to be staged in Mexico.
We better not stall around too long. There's a company of rallies on their way.
You're really not against boxing?
No, I'm all for it. I'd much rather see men fight with 5-ounce gloves and fight with pistols and rifles. What the West needs is more boxing gloves and less six-shooters, more physical culture and less gun culture.
Put the money in the sack and quick.
Hold it. Hold it.
Hurry up.
Stay here and watch the fight, Tag.
All right. See the fight, she says. How can I see it when they didn't leave me any money for a ticket?
Don't worry. You'll see the fight.
Get that wagon out of here! Get it out!
Keep them covered, Lofty. for your local jail.
They're all yours, Sheriff. Can you handle them alone?
Of course.
We better get back to that fight. We left Tag there without any money for his ticket.
You go right ahead. I'll take care of them.
Thanks, Sheriff.
And now the main event. On my right, at 174 pounds, Bob Fitzsimmons. And on my left, at 180, Peter Mayer.
You know what, Eddie? He not only bought my ticket, but he says I can ride home on the stage with him after the fight.
It's not out of my way. The stage goes right through Diablo.
Well, that's very nice of you. Well, Lofty and I do still have to make a report to the Mexican authorities.
Right.
I'll see that he gets home, Miss Oakley.
Certainly hope you thank him right, Tag. He's a gentleman.
Of course he's a gentleman, Annie. That's his name. Gentleman Jim Corbett.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm James J. Corbett.
The world's heavyweight champion?
Sure he is, Annie. Show him your belt, Mr. Corbett. Only the world's champion can wear that belt.
Or the ex-world's champ. The next champion will be the man who wins in that ring today. I'm giving up my title to the winner.
But he doesn't have to give up that belt because he's still the undefeated world's champion. Well, there's the belt. Want to take my horse home, Annie?
It doesn't look like Lofty and I have much choice.
We got to get inside, Annie.
Please excuse us.
I sure wish you'd be in that ring today. I bet you could beat Fitzsimmons with one hand tied behind your back.
Dag, if I have to meet Bob Fitzsimmons, I hope it won't be with one hand tied behind my back.
Get down, driver. Cut your team loose. Everybody out.
They look like the same three that robbed the ticket office.
Pile out, all of you. Come on, hurry it up. Line up over there.
All right, put your money in the hat, boys, and nobody gets hurt. Hey, Steve, this is James J. Corbett, the famous fighter.
Yeah, I'm a famous fighter myself, only I don't use my fists. I wouldn't advise you to try to use yours.
Open your coat, Mr. Corbett. I want that famous belt you're always wearing.
Don't give it to him.
It's all right, Tag. I'll handle it.
Thank you, Mr. Corbett. You're a real gentleman.
My pleasure.
Back inside, all of you. All right, Ed, unhook the horses. We'll get out of here.
You stay here, Mr. Corbett. We're not far from Diablo. I'll ride and get help.
All right, Tag.
That was a low blow. Ain't you supposed to be the referee? Wipe a watch it, will you? What's this? That's how Fitzsimmons does it.
That's very interesting, Tomahawk, but I hired you to keep the office clean. So how about doing a little sweeping between rounds?
Sure, Annie. I guess you heard who won the fight today. No, who? Oh, Fitzsimmons knocked him out in less than 2 minutes.
In the first round?
Yeah, I heard it over the wires down at the telegraph office. Well, it reminds me why I came for you a little while ago. I guess I forgot on account of the fight.
It's from Sheriff Sandy, Lofty. Ed Morgan and the Stryker brothers have escaped from jail.
They held up the coach.
Who held up the coach?
3 men, same 3 that robbed the ticket office.
Where was this tag and when?
Only a few minutes ago, near Twin Forks. They split up and headed south.
Lofty, it's my guess they're heading for the border. I'll ride over Mesquite Canyon, you cover San Juan Rocks.
Daddy, take that team back and bring the coach in.
Okay, but you better hurry up. They stole Jim Corbett's diamond belt.
How does it look on me?
About 2 sizes too small.
Hi, sis. Here's Mr. Corbett.
Hello, Mr. Corbett.
Miss Oakley?
Here's your wallet
Why, thank you.
and your belt.
I'd hate to lose this. What represents knockdowns and knockouts. Years of training. Oh, actually, considering you got my wallet back, I ought to give you the belt as a reward.
I wouldn't take it.
You aren't married. It is Miss Oakley?
Yes, Miss Oakley.
Your coach is waiting, Mr. Corbett. I guess you're in a hurry. Oh, I see you got your belt back. Good.
Thanks to Miss Oakley.
Oh, what about Ed Morgan and Steve Stryker? Did you pick up their trails?
I picked it up, but I lost it again.
That's too bad.
I don't know. Maybe it was a break.
We'd better wire Sheriff Sandy and tell him we caught one of his prisoners.
If there's anything I can ever do to repay what you've done, please, be sure to call on me.
Say, Annie, why don't you tell him about the new school? Mr. Corbett's got all sorts of money. Maybe he'll help us out.
Tag. I'm sorry, Mr. Corbett. I'd like to apologize for him.
Why, not at all. A new school's nothing to apologize for. Look, how much it helped?
No, thanks just the same. We like to earn our own money in this town.
Yeah, I got an idea. How about staging a match between Mr. Corbett and me? I think I could take this guy, as long as I have my lucky rabbit's foot.
Tomahawk, that's the best idea you've had since you gave up boxing. Mr. Corbett, could you stay here till Saturday?
Oh, I could stay much longer.
Annie said till Saturday.
We could stage exhibition bouts and use the same referee and ring equipment they had across the border. And we could offer a prize of $10 a round for every round any local man stayed in the ring with Mr. Corbett. I wonder if $10 is enough inducement.
I'll put up the prize money myself, Miss Oakley. I'll offer $100 a round.
$100? Boy, oh boy, I'll have enough money to buy me one of them fancy belts. Bunnyfoot, I'm going to frame you in diamonds.
Is there anyone else around this town who might like to try a round with me?
No. No, we're not cowards in this town, Mr. Corbett, but we just don't make our living the same way you do. You're world's heavyweight champion. Now, there's not a man in Diablo that could go around with you. Under ring rule.
Where do you see old Tomahawk in there with him?
And Hank Bloom.
Oh, who's Hank Bloom?
Well, he lives down the road just a little ways. He's fought John L. Sullivan last year and went 5 rounds with him.
Just understand one thing, Miss Oakley. The moment I step in that ring Saturday, I'll be in there fighting. I'll polish off every man as fast as I can. Oh, it's not the money. It's the reputation that goes with this belt. I fought hard for that reputation. I intend to keep it. Dag, how about getting my suitcase from the stagecoach office?
All right, Mr. Corbett.
Now, could you direct me to a hotel?
I'll show you to the hotel.
After you.
Tommy Hawk, I hope you slug him all over the ring.
So do I. What do you got against him?
You wouldn't understand.
Corbett says he might as well call it off.
Call it off? We can't do that. What about Hank Bloom? He said he'd fight Corbett.
Oh, he looked at Corbett and backed out.
How about Lefty Seiler?
Same as Hank. He looked at Corbett and turned into a chicken.
Tomahawk was the one I was counting on. I never thought he'd lose his nerve.
Oh, he claims he lost his lucky rabbit's foot.
Well, help him find it.
How can I help Tomahawk find his lucky rabbit's foot? I can't even find Tomahawk.
Tad, you stay here.
Lofty.
Oh, hi, Annie. How are the fights going?
There aren't any fights. The people want their money back. The school money.
Oh, so he let you down, huh? The great Corbett let you down.
No, he did not let me down. He's out in that ring right now, waiting. Everybody else let me down. There's not a man in this town that wants to get in the same ring with Jim Corbett. But you won't let me down, will you, Lofty? You just got to get in that ring with him.
Me, Annie? Oh, no.
But just for a few rounds, Lofty. Just until Tommy Hawk finds his lucky rabbits. For 3 rounds at the most.
You want me to go 3 rounds with the world's champion? Oh, come on, Annie.
Lofty, you've just got to. It's for the new school.
I like the old school. And besides, I've got to guard the prisoner.
I'll guard him. Now, come on, Lofty. We got to go. Come on, we got to... Here.
Oh, Annie, I must be crazy.
No, let's go.
Annie, I'm no boxer.
Where are the keys?
Deputy took them.
We'll have to blast at them. Get under that bunk and protect yourself until I get ready.
Now, remember, Lofty, you're fighting for a cause. Ring that bell.
Annie, wait a minute.
In this corner, Lofty Craig. And in this corner, the former world's heavyweight champion, one of the greatest fighters in ring history, James J. Corbett. Lofty, the whole town's counting on you, and so am I.
Gee, Lofty, I'm awful sorry I can't be in your corner, but I sort of promised Mr. Corbett I'd be in his.
I understand, Tag. After all, a promise is a promise.
Yeah, but be careful.
Glad you got here, Sheriff.
Well, I am a little embarrassed, but I came as fast as I could.
What happened to your hand?
Well, I was shot the last time we tangled with those prisoners. I never should have tried to hold them with my best gun hand wounded. That's how they busted from my jail.
Well, we've got one of them in our jail right now. And I've got a hunch that the other two... I thought they'd show up here.
Go.
I'll cover the back.
What are you doing here?
I'm hiding from Corbett. I mean, I'm looking for my lucky rabbit's foot.
You're wearing it.
Oh, I am? Yeah, I am.
Listen, you get on back to that arena and tell Lofty to keep fighting as long as he can, and don't tell him there's been a jailbreak.
Come on now, get
For Annie's sake, she's trying to catch Ed Morgan and the Stryker brothers.
Catch who?
She didn't want me to tell you, but they're trying to bust Billy Stryker out of jail. Look, Lofty, Annie wants you in the ring.
Leave her alone to catch those fellas.
Gee, Lofty, you better get in there. You only have 10 seconds. Look.
One.
Gosh, Lofty, the whole town's rooting for you.
Thought you were in Corbett's corner.
I'm in your corner, Lofty, and I always will be.
Give me that rabbit's foot. I'm gonna need it.
All right, now, get in there. Let him have it, Lofty. Come on, boy. There we go. Let's go.
Annie, I've got the back door covered.
Don't trust that white flag. Stay where you are until they come out with their hands up. All right, throw your guns outside.
Seen the other one.
I've seen enough. We've all seen a great fight here today. But if there are any of you that want your money back, we'll be happy to oblige.
No, we don't want the money.
I think we all owe a debt of gratitude to Diablo's own Deputy Sheriff, Lofty Craig. He's been a true gentleman. In jail now instead of one.
Yeah? You know, Annie, if you really want me to, I think this jaw just might go another round.
Well, that jaw might go another round, but I don't think Mr. Corbett's pocketbook will.
Good fight, Craig.
Thanks.
Say, do you realize you just went 17 rounds with the champion of the world?
Only 17. Felt more like 70.
Say, Annie, you know what we ought to do? Promote a fight between Lofty and Bob Fitzsimmons.
Hey, that's a good idea. I'll even let Lofty wear my lucky rabbit's foot again.
Oh, Tomahawk, you keep it. You lost this rabbit's foot today, and I'm counting on you to lose it again for both of us. The day I have to fight Fitzsimmons.
Oh, that's all right, Lofty. With my lucky rabbit's foot, I'll fight Fitzsimmons for you.